Hey guys, this is Shannon, and today I'm doing a voiceover because you will be watching me make my hot chocolate recipe. There are no exact measurements, and so I'm going to be talking you through it. Except for the whipped cream, there are exact measurements, and so you start with 1 cup of heavy whipping cream in a bowl. Whatever kind of bowl you're going to use, plan accordingly because you will need a mixer of some sort, either a hand mixer or a stand mixer. Then you add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. Now you mix it. Take your stand mixer or your hand mixer and beat it until it is nice and frothy. Now this took me honestly about 10 minutes because we only bought whipping cream. We couldn't find heavy whipping cream, and so it took twice as long. But if you have heavy whipping cream or normal whipping cream, just keep beating. I thought it wasn't going to become whipped cream in the end, but it did. If you just keep beating, eventually it will become nice and frothy and you will have whipped cream. Now you can see this is what your whipped cream will turn out to be after you've beat it for a long enough time. Once you have this, just stick it in the fridge and then we're going to make our hot chocolate. Now, what I do is I take a mix of chocolate bars and chocolate chips and I cover about 3/4 of the bottom of the pot, but you can always do more or less just depending on how chocolatey and rich you want your hot chocolate to be. Now, once you have this, you are going to keep your pot on medium heat, grab a spatula and just melt the chocolate. As the chocolate is melting, you are going to fill whatever mug you're going to use, fill it with milk. And then you're going to take that cup of milk and pour it into a measuring cup so you can microwave your milk. You don't want your milk to be ice cold when you put it in with the chocolate, so microwave your milk in the measuring cup for 2 30-second intervals. So microwave it for 30 seconds and then another 30 seconds so that your milk is warm. Once your milk is done microwaving and your chocolate is super melty, the chocolate will be very melty on the top and possibly stick to the bottom, but that is okay. At the moment, I'm turning down the heat. That is a bad idea because as soon as you put the milk in, you want it to bubble up a ton. As you can see, it's not bubbling up, and so I turned it down too low. Now I just turned it back up, and then the milk will start to bubble and boil. That's what you want. You want to mix all of this milk in with the chocolate so it becomes a super thick, chocolatey sauce. I just poured the equivalent to about a few tablespoons into the chocolate, and then you just mix it with the spatula until it all melts. Once you have all of that milk that you just poured mixed in with the chocolate, then add a few more tablespoons and do the same thing. Mix it all until it is fully incorporated with the chocolate and you still have a thick, chocolatey sauce. Once the milk that you just poured in is fully incorporated, then dump all the rest of the milk in. Mix the milk with the chocolate until it looks like hot chocolate. You can see it's a light brown color. Obviously, if you want it chocolatier, yours would look a little darker. If you want it less chocolatey, it might look a little lighter. Once you have gotten here and your milk is fully mixed in with all of the chocolate and you're not going to drink it right away, just turn the stove onto low and come back and mix it every 2 to 3 minutes so that the hot chocolate doesn't form a film over the top. If you're going to drink it right away, take that mug that you poured your milk into originally, and that is what you're going to pour this hot chocolate back into, so you know that you have exactly the right amount. Take a strainer when you pour the hot chocolate into the mug because there are still, no matter what, there will still be a few chocolatey lumps at the bottom. But hey, that's fine because it is literally just melted chocolate, so just eat it. That tastes great. It is just melted chocolate. You can literally eat it. Once you have all your hot chocolate in the mug, then go back and grab that whipped cream from the fridge that we made earlier and put a dollop on top. That is basically it. This is super thick, super rich and creamy hot chocolate. It is so good if you really want a decadent hot chocolate treat.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday stuff. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smiles.